Guys, welcome back to the channel. Ecomi bounces back and has an absolutely phenomenal day and is now up 23.5% for the day. Has climbed the ranks, back in 8th largest NFT token by market cap, again overtaking Chile's. So this is really good news, and it goes to the point that I was trying to tell you guys before. You know, the best cryptocurrencies, the ones that really are here to stay, yes, they will sell off when the market is down, but when the market starts to recover, when the market starts to bounce back, we can see the cream rise to the top, and Ecomi is doing just that. Rejected 78.6 fib area. Looks like we're going to see a bullish weekend across the board in the cryptocurrency space, which is good news for Ecomi. We should see price go back above the 61.8 fib and hopefully just range out. I'm not saying that we're going to break the top of our range just yet. It all depends on the overall cryptocurrency market. So this is extremely good news. Total cryptocurrency market cap now at $1 billion. Here is going to tell us 2.6. Unfortunately, guys, this is incorrect. Now, on to my next topic. But in fact, before I get into my next important topic, which is, of course, the constructive criticism that we had with Ecomi's recent announcement. I'm going to get into that in this video. Now, what I will say is this, guys. Gem to Fiat is finally here. Great news, extremely good news. I'm also going to talk about what that means for NFTs as well in the marketplace. Already did a video in CC NFTs to get our members prepared for what's to come. So again, click the link in my description to join that group today. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. With that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. Now, let's continue with the video. So let's just go back on the VEVE website. Now, I had some constructive criticism earlier when obviously I went through Gem to Fiat announcement with you guys, what this means, etc. If you haven't watched that video, I suggest you watch it. But one thing that I wasn't happy with was the 10% withdrawal fee. Many people, what their comments were, it doesn't matter, we made loads of money, so who cares? I mean, that is not the right mindset to have, guys. You know, let's just put it this way. If we had that kind of mindset, you know, in let's just say where you live, where we live, we wouldn't have an economy, right? You can't run an economy saying, okay, well, you know, and it's not even on profits. That's what a lot of you guys need to understand. Yes, for us, where, you know, that were early, etc., it's all good for us. Fair enough. I guess it's just coming from the profits that we've made. However, you have to think about the community as a whole. And let's say someone wants to simply withdraw, you know, just their initial investment, etc., or just take a bit of profit. They've literally wiped out 10% of their potential gains, or it could actually end up with them being in a loss. So we have to be empathetic to everybody in the community, guys. Yes, we're OGs. Yes, you know, for us, it's water off a duck's back. However, unfortunately, we do have to think about the majority and not the few. So what I would say to you guys is this, and again, there were other arguments, people saying, yeah, but you have to remember, you know, the in-app Apple fee, etc. Guys, you know, you're not thinking about this properly, because that's not how it works, right? You don't see OpenSeas on Apple and Google. You don't see them charging 30% fees. You have, you know, when, what's the company called? It was another gaming company. They never had 10% withdrawal fees, etc. So we can't use that as an excuse to do something like this. And of course, we're hyped. We're still bullish on this project. We're still excited about this project, but we have to be rational, really step back and analyze the situation, and always don't be afraid to give constructive criticism or speak up when things simply aren't right. Right? There's one thing being excited about the project, but for us to grow as a community and for everybody to win and not the few, we have to be, we have to be brutally honest and just speak the truth, whether it's for us or against us, right? This is what honorable people do, and I'm sure all of you guys watching are honorable people, right? Now, let's talk about that Blue Snap pricing. Now, here, as you can see, and I'm going to go over some of the comments. So as you can see here, someone's actually posted in the comment section and they've done their research. In fact, a lot of people have done research and have actually provided me with some information. So for example, allegedly in the European district, the actual processing fee for Blue Snap is only 1.4%. Here we can see in the US, processing fee is apparently allegedly 2.9% plus 30 cents per successful card transaction fee, etc. So we have to ask ourselves, guys, where does this 10% come from, right? And again, personally, just from a business point of view, why would you use a process? And I've never seen a processor that charges that high, but why would you even use a processor that would charge up to 10% anyway, right? I've never heard of that. I've never seen that. But let's say these numbers are correct. 1.4 for European, for EU, 2.9% plus 30 cents in the US here. So where does that 10% come from? This is the question we have to ask. Now, of course, I'm sure the Ecomi team are going to come out with an AMA and explain. And guys, please, a lot of people say, yeah, but I was on the last AMA and they said that we can expect these high fees because of A, B, and C. Guys, come on, let's be realistic here. We have 8% fees in perpetuity in the app itself. We have fees for several different things. And now on top of that, we now have a 10% withdrawal fee. I mean, come on, guys. Like, let's just be real here, right? And again, some people have even gone as far as saying, why does this matter, right? None of this should matter, because what will essentially happen is it will encourage people to use Omi to transact. And of course, that is true. You've spotted an opportunity that could actually happen, that will actually happen, etc. But at the same time, okay, that's great for us as Omi holders. But again, guys, to be completely fair to the overall community, this it's not right, right? It's definitely not right. So, this is definitely something that we have to look into as a community. I'm sure the team are going to come out and explain why there is such a high withdrawal fee. And of course, if they can come to a rational conclusion and say, you know what, it's fee because of A, B, and C, and they have a roadmap and clear explanation why, then of course, we're going to have to deal with it. If they say, what we can do, we can reduce the in-app fees, etc., or come to some type of compromise, that would be great, right? Because of course we all want to grow and earn together. This 10% withdrawal fee is just not sustainable, especially for those of us that are in countries where, so for example, here in the UK, corporation tax is 20%. I know some people in France were saying that their tax is around 30% or so. And I'm just talking about corporation tax. Many people do not have LTDs, etc. So paying personal tax on, let's just say $100,000. Let's say upwards of $500,000. Withdrawals, etc. It's going to be, it's going to be a lot, right? Let's say you cash out $400 to lose $40,000. This is not a small amount of money, guys. I feel like a lot of people that are coming out with some of this rhetoric are people that are thinking to themselves, oh, okay, I withdraw $1,000 and I lose $100. Who cares? This is not the way to go about things, guys. And it will unfortunately deter a lot of people away from, especially the big players, etc. I know some people say, who cares? This is going to get rid of flippers, etc. But this is an open community, guys. We're going to have flippers in the market, day traders. We're going to have hodlers, etc. We're going to have everybody. And that's what makes Ecomi, that's what makes this community great. If we were all just doing exactly the same thing, would the market be as exciting as it is, right? No, it wouldn't. So let's just keep that in mind as well. What I'm going to do to wrap up this video is I'm going to read some of the comments and we'll take it from there. But again, I'm super bullish on Ecomi, guys. I'm super bullish on the roadmap of this this whole community and the Ecomi itself. But this is just some constructive criticism. And guys, to be honest with you, as a community, it should be something that we can actually talk rationally as one another and just say, look, this isn't right, that isn't right, and respect each other's opinions, etc. Right? So do keep that in mind. I want you guys to be very mindful of that, reflect, and then comment, rather than just, hey, once again, A, B, and C. It's just really silly. But anyway, let's read some of these comments. How can VEVE have no accountability? Okay, there's something else. It's literal theft. I'm so stupid for spending 5k of my own money on that app just for them to disable my account. We don't know what that's about. I don't know what's going on there. 8%, 18% is a money grab for sure. Only true, fair, and reasonable way is to allow NFTs to be transferred to any market. Maybe a small fixed exit fee, migrated to a different platform to cash out. Plenty have lower fees than VEVE. This payout system is just a way of, it's one of those things, guys. Placating users, but like I said, we shouldn't have. There's always going to be a loophole, right? There's always going to be a loophole, as there is with many things. But at the same time, we shouldn't have to find loopholes in order to reduce, our quote unquote tax, right? It shouldn't be like that. MTL is just another classic VEVE. Soon announcing they were okay. MTL is just another beta thing, but nobody seems to. Okay, I don't know. This is someone that's basically doubting the fact that this is all going to happen. Okay, thanks for this. I wish you had rolled out MC program first so people wouldn't just dump everything for the cash out. And I said this would happen. But since you did first, there is no timeline for MC program. I understand. Okay. We need a possibility of KYC with the residency permit outside of nationality. This feature, okay. It mentions users will be invited to. Function does this. So many people are wrongfully locked out. Okay, so this is a lot of people talking about being locked out of their account, etc. Final stage are lucky. Okay, let's go down. Let's see what people's thoughts are on the overall cash out. Okay, let's go down. Great progress, guys. Okay. So did a migration make things cheaper? I'm still waiting on new exchange. Okay. 8.5% plus 10% plus $35 fee. Now we'll have to wait 12 more months for Ecomi to NFT into exactly. And this is what's going to happen. Like I said, fair enough. It could be good because it stabilizes the market technically and people are going to utilize Ecomi more. But this shouldn't be the case. And that's my point here, right? But yeah, you can see it here, guys. These fees are not, these are a lot of fees. These are a lot of fees. The customers has to pay fees to buy gem, then more fees when they sell a collectible, then even more fees when they want to cash out. Good luck trying to sell that. Yeah, and guys, it's important for us as avid Ecomi supporters to actually see this, right? It's important for us to be able to see it. We can't just close our eyes to this and act like it isn't there, to act like it isn't an issue. And guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't care how much money I make, right? There shouldn't be such a large tax. It doesn't make any sense. With some of you guys' logic, it's like, yeah, let's say I win. Let's imagine this, guys. I want you to use this example. Let's say you were to day trade Ecomi, right? You're trading, not day trading Ecomi. You're trading Ecomi for the long term. You're holding Ecomi for the long term, and your exchange, the exchange you're using, told you once you take profit on Ecomi, once you go to cash out on Ecomi, we're gonna take 10% of your winnings, right? You would lose your mind. You'll say, wait, that doesn't make sense. I took the risk to buy Ecomi. I'm hodling Ecomi. And now you want 10% of my winnings, basically, right? you wouldn't accept that. You would move exchanges immediately, right? And you wouldn't recommend it to anybody else. So have the same logic here. It's not just, okay, because we're making money, we should be paying these extortionate fees. It doesn't work like that, right? So why we need to have 100 gems to pay out, I don't get it. I hope it will change in the future, because not all of us will have that much gem in the app. And again, this is going to be an issue for the smaller guys. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm looking out for everybody here. Yes, some of us OGs, we're laughing, right? Technically, we were in early and we're reaping the rewards from it. But we've got to think about everybody, guys. To grow this community, we have to think about the little guys too, right? It's too much, guys. So yeah, that needs to be addressed as well. I'm really confused how they're getting partnerships without a full package market buy, sell, withdraw. Okay, eBay charges 12%, but you guys charge 10% just to cash out, not to mention market fees to bring. Why should we consider selling on VEVE when eBay is actually cheaper? That's a good point, and it's not 12% on eBay either. But it's true. And it's not even apples for apples. I'm not sure why VEVE used that comparison. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'll be proud to say I trusted this project before MTL was available. 10% withdrawal fee. We already had fees taken from us when we sold our NFTs. Wait a minute, 10% for payout after you take a percentage from sales in the marketplace and you compared it to eBay. They don't take 13 and another to cash out. It's true. It's so true. Why isn't there an option to withdraw with crypto? Exactly. This is literally, okay, that's another license. I know why they don't want to do that just yet. Because, guys, they want to be above board. They want to be in line with the regulatory, thing. So I understand that. I get that. But this is something they should work on as well. But no, I completely understand that. They're working with premium licenses. They can't, go cowboy on us and just do whatever they want, because they will not get future license agreements if they're not above board. But this is a good point. I noticed you mentioned eBay withdrawal fees. You really should look at NBA Top Shot. The minimum balance should be cut in half. 100 gem is a lot. 10% commission on withdrawal to fiat. Please change this. It's extremely expensive. It really is. The guys in my comments earlier that were saying this is nothing, etc. I don't know what world you're living in. I honestly do not know what world you're living in. If you're someone that pays a tax and pays quite a large amount of tax, the last thing you want is another huge tax. Again, the example, you cash out 400k, you lose 40 grand, guys. Let that sink in. This is not chump change. I can click payouts because I'm not in beta tryout, because I currently don't have 100 gems in my wallet. Even though Mission 500 are all in beta, it took less than 5 minutes to verify my ID, and there are a couple payout options. Only cares about their backend and licenses. Yeah, but guys, this is what makes this company great. Right, this is how they're going to get other licenses. They have to do everything by the book and above board, right? So it should get easier, it should get simpler, but for now, trust their judgment when it comes to, the process, right? Not the 10% fee, that's a different subject, but the actual process, right? For taking 10%, you'll better be paying my taxes too. It's so true, guys, exactly. As I said, those of you that deal with taxes understand this is 8.5% to sell Marvel plus 10% fees. Taxes is almost 50% fees in France. Exactly. That's what I said, guys. In some countries, they're not as, their tax laws aren't as, let's just put it this way, lenient as some of us here in the UK or in Ireland or, Singapore and these other places. 50% fees plus 10%. I mean, yeah, wow. No way, that's a lot cut. What if I deposited $1 and I decided I want it back? So they'll give me 900 of my And again, guys, this is it. I hope if you're still watching this, it means you want to learn, which is incredible. But take it in. Take this information in and see what these guys, and these are probably new users, right? Yes, you're watching as an OG, but look at it from their perspective, right? It's absolutely crazy. Guys, please help me. My account has been saved for more than a week. I don't know what to do. I have gem the collectors on them. Can someone help me? That's good, but fees are so high with fees on marketplace sales. I think some 8.5 or 10%, which was his bank fees and foreign exchange fees. Not sure if Heard it. If there'll be Omi, okay. Nice to see the payout option progressing. Fees are to be expected. Plus, even after fees and government taxes, I'll still have a little profit, so no complaints from me. And again, there is this other side, right? There is this other side of people that don't mind, right? And again, I respect you guys as well. Some of you do not mind paying, fees and government taxes and having a little bit of profit for yourself. I mean, that's great for you. I respect that. But honestly, when you're taking risks, in order to be encouraged to take more risks, there needs to be more upside, right? You have to think about the overall risk to reward here, right? And not just, but again, I understand this perspective. If we had a fair drop system, I wouldn't even want to get my money out. But if I can't even hit a drop, what is the point? If you never sell, cash out, not required. Great work, team. Perfect. We'll end on a happy note. But yeah, we'll end on a happy note here, guys. It's true. If you never sell, cash out, not required. Great work, team. And I guess he's referring to that Omi cash out option where you can just hodl into the sunset. But anyway, guys, we'll leave it here for now. I hope you all have an incredible weekend. More updates to come. And I may post another update after this one as well. We'll see what's happening with the price on the weekend and we'll take it from there. And just to conclude the video, Omi is now up. Let's refresh. Let's see, 22.5% at the end of this video. Guys, until the next update, seize the day.